Hello, my beautiful light brights. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Neon Noire. I'm a half Italian, half Canadian drag queen living in Belgium. Today we are playing my favorite game, FAB or Drab, where we rate the runway looks of RuPaul's Drag Race UK Season 5, Episode 6, and we let you know if the looks are fab and fabulous or drab and a complete mess. So without further ado, let's get into it. This week's runway theme is Heart On, where they're giving us their best interpretation of a heart. First up, we have Tomara Thomas, and Tomara Thomas is walking out with a beautiful nurse's outfit. It's all sparkly, it's all glittery, it's very drag, and her hair looks impeccable. But then, wait a second, hold on, she rips it off to reveal a full beaded bodysuit with a heart hanging off of it, and it looked phenomenal. She's walking the runway, giving her best Tomara Thomas walk, where she's just a little bit slutty, a little bit cheeky, and she is pulling it off and selling the garment. She is glittering from head to toe. Her hair matches her outfit, matches her boots that are all this latex, and honestly, she couldn't look any better. Tomara Thomas has always given us body yaddy yaddy, but this time she's giving us body yaddy yaddy and class-ish. So for Tomara Thomas, it is definitely a fab, honey. Next, we have Vicki Vivacious, and Vicki Vivacious is coming in this beautiful catsuit with actual heart plastered all over it. It's giving me a little bit Club Kid, it's giving me a little bit of Alice in Wonderland, and she looks both original, unique, and super great. Every single one of her hearts on her outfit is glycerine. It's got jewels on it. She's got different textures, playing with the velvet and playing with the leather in the middle. And she's got hearts coming out of her shoulders, out of her head. It's giving you heart, 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 heart. There's two little things I would have changed. First up is the eyelashes. I know she was going for this white eyelash. I'm fine with them being white, but I just wish they were bigger. I wish she would have put an actual lash on that was white, just to give a little bit more dimension to her face. And the second thing is her headpiece. I love it. I just wish it was 2 times as big to give you more of this like grand character. But overall, she looks fantastic. Her body looks fantastic. It's such an original concept. And you know what? It looks great. So for that reason, for Vicki Vivacious, it's definitely a fab. Next, we got Kate Butch, and Kate Butch is coming out in this little sailor-esque attire. Now, she comes out, right off the bat, I'm not really loving it. It is blue, it is a sailor outfit. I'm not quite sure what this has to do with love. She does have a heart on her back, but it feels a little literal and it feels a little gimmicky, so I'm not loving it. But thank God, it's a reveal. She takes off her reveal to something that is even worse, to be honest. So I was expecting her to go maybe with this one like sailor Marilyn Monroe sort of thing, you know, the girl, that famous pose of that sailor kissing the girl and giving you like the full love story. But she just didn't. She just gave you another sailor. This time she says it's inspired by Jean-Paul Gaultier. Well, let me tell you, honey, that does not look like Jean-Paul Gaultier. That looks like Primark to me. She's got 2 hearts cut out of her butt cheeks, but honestly, even her butt doesn't even look that good in this. I think this whole idea needs a complete rework and really push it into the heart theme, because it feels like she took an outfit she had, stuck a heart on it, and called it a day. And honestly, it is not it. So for Kate Butch, it is definitely a drab. Next, we have Michael Marouli, and Michael Marouli is coming out with this giant black heart, all tussled in chains. There might be some symbolism in there. Heartbroken. Her heart is all locked up. It's very edgy. It's very cool. It is definitely a vibe. And what I love most about it is it's different from everybody else. So if it was me and I was doing this look, which I think the concept is genius, I think for Michael Marouli, it would have just been a different iteration on the same idea. And I think you could take references from what Sissy Lee in Drag Race Italia did last week. She also did a heart, but it was a heart that you couldn't dance and move in. And that's probably where I would have headed, but I love Michael's concept. And because Michael's concept is so different, so interesting, so unique, and so cool, honestly, if I was going to do a heart, that's how I wish I would have thought to do a heart. And she looks great. And that's why for Michael, it is definitely going to be a FAB. Next up, we have DeDeLicious, and DeDeLicious is coming in as this red vixen with all of these hearts stuck to her body. She's walking down the runway. She's definitely selling the garment, but the garment has a few issues, in my opinion, of course. Because she's got all of these hearts on her, it's making her look wider than she actually is. And because she looks wider than she actually is, her head looks teeny tiny, and the hair definitely doesn't help. The outfit itself is quite okay. I really don't have many issues with it. Maybe a little sparkle here and there would have helped, but honestly, it's good. What does bother me is the hair. Yes, I think like those flowy hair was a good call with this. However, I just wish there was a little bit of height just to elongate her a little bit and make her head a little bit bigger to balance out the proportions. I also wish that her outfit in itself just had a little bit of different textures and colors to it so that we can see those hearts pop a little bit more. So for DeDeLicious this week, although I feel like we're close, but we're not there. So for DD, it is gonna have to be a drab, but just like a soft drab, but a drab nonetheless. Next, we have Ginger Johnson, and Ginger Johnson is giving us the full anatomical heart. So first off, I will say that I love that she is going in a different direction. She's not going in this like comical, regular heart style. She's giving us something original and new. The issue I have is that she says it's a little bit club kid and it's a little bit glamour. And to me, it's neither club kids nor glamour. I think that if she was going for this like little bit of edginess, instead of the glitter gloves and glitter boots, which in general would work really well, I think it would have been better with a little bit of a leather or a little bit of a latex to really give you that edge that she was talking about. Then let's talk about the outfit. She's an anatomical heart, which is a little bit hard to see. I think that a few little details could have really brought this over the top. Add in some little blue and red veins, for example, and maybe those veins are in glitter, you know what I mean? If I had seen this outfit outside of this runway theme, I don't know that I would have got it, but because it's amongst the heart themes, it does make sense. I think that she just needed to amplify the heartness, the human heartness of it. All in all, it's kind of like in that middle where I want to love it, but it's not there yet. I just think it needs a little bit of extra work. And for that's the reason for Ginger Johnson, I'm gonna have to go with a drab. I know, I really wanted to like this one, but it's just not enough. Close, but not enough. Next up, we have Cara Melle, and Cara Melle is giving us the Queen of Hearts. First things first, we've got to talk about her interpretation of the Queen of Hearts. It is a little bit horror, a little bit gore, a little bit gorgeous. She's giving us both the hooky spooky, but making it fashion. She looks really interesting and cool, and I love that she's going in one direction. The one thing that I will say is that unless she told me she was the Queen of Hearts, I wouldn't have necessarily got it. I wish that she maybe would have had a crown or a staff or something that just would really push that queenness of it. But overall, the outfit looks really good. She's got blood on her. She's got chains. She's eating a heart. So she's really playing up the character and she's really giving you a vibe. And for those reasons, I would still give her a FAB. And those were the looks for this week's runway. So who had the worst drab of the week, according to me? Well, that has to be Kate Butch. Aww. Kate just missed the mark on all levels. I think that she was one of the few people that actually missed on this runway. So sorry, Kate, but I hated it. I just really did. I'm sorry. But it's not all bad news. There is some good news, and we got the FAB of the week. And actually, there was a few competitors in this one. They were Vicki Vivacious and Tomara Thomas. But for me, I think I would go with Tomara Thomas. Although Vicki Vivacious looks stunning, there's a few things I would have changed, while Tomara Thomas just looked impeccable. I don't know that I can pull it off, but she looks great, and it definitely fits her character of her drag, and I appreciate when somebody takes a concept and makes it their own. And that was it for the runway for this week. Do you agree or disagree with my picks? Go ahead and comment down below. I read every single comment. And while you're there, hit the like and subscribe button because I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of this series. Once again, my name is Neon Noire and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.